Today, we want to take a look at the game recall process. From the attendant and operator menu, game recall can be accessed. The process discussed will apply to each menu. To start, we must understand how to access each of the menus before discussing how to perform an actual game recall. With all doors closed, and to access the attendant menu, turn the attendant key. Once turned, you'll see the menu. Now, to access the operator menu, you will need to have the main door open. Once open, touch the diagnostic button to access this menu. After you've decided how you want to access each menu, from there, your menus will appear a little different. But again, as stated, we're doing a game recall. So within each of the menus, select the History button. From here, we will then select Gameplay History button. Once this has been touched, we will see the current button appear. When you touch this button, the user will have the ability to perform a game recall for the last 50 games played. To get a better understanding, let's start at the bottom of the screen and work our way across the screen. The first item we see is the denom. This states what denomination was played for the current game we are reviewing. Below this, we can see the monetary value that was bet for the current game, and at the bottom of this, if a win was awarded, we will see again a dollar value of that amount. Next, in the middle of the screen, right below the game recall screen, we can see the actual pay table that was played. Below this, we can see which games is in question. Here we see 8 of 11 games. Again, this states that there were a total of 11 games played, and we are at game 8 of 11. Right below this, we see the game start and game end time. So each game is time-stamped. To the left of the timestamp, we can see the prior game button. By selecting this, we will see the game that was played right before game number 8. Next, we have the next game button. As stated, by selecting this button, it will show the next game played after this. Along with this, we also have the ability to show all this information in a text format. The way the screen is currently, it is being displayed in a graphical manner. Much easier to see and to understand. But if the viewer wants to see it textually, they could. Above these 3 buttons, we can see a line that states Initial Cash. This says this is what the player had before making the bet they did. So we show a total of $88.75. And then we can look at what was bet, $3.75, thus leaving us an ending cash of $85. The very last button to talk about will be the Print button. If this is selected and provided a printer is programmed and attached to the EGM, it will print out a text version of this particular game in question. So if you want to have a copy of the game in question, you could use the printout and attach to your report if needed.